to you forever. Told myself I would wait in line. You know you think you're clever, but I'm onto you, I'm onto you. When you come to the floor.
What is up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amanda.
And I'm Robin.
And we are
Sister What?
Welcome you guys back to episode number 2. Thank you guys for supporting us on our first episode. For those who watched,
it's our second episode. We've been doing this. We've been in this. Okay.
If you guys watched the first episode, thank you so much. If you haven't watched the first episode, I will go ahead and leave the link in the description box below. Also, you guys, we are now available on Spotify, on Podbean, and pretty much everywhere you listen to your local podcast. So if you guys don't want to watch the
you don't have a reason not to listen.
Period. So watch
if you
us.
have friends, family, especially y'all,
just go ahead and watch. You can listen to it in your car while you're going to sleep with your little boo thing, with your friends. I mean, like, to relax you. Just play it. Just play the channel. Just play the YouTube video. Just stream us.
Please.
We appreciate you guys so much. But in today's episode, we have so many good things in store for you guys. We're starting off with a little bit of red wine. So
I mean, it's 5 o'clock. So it's wine. We could drink wine.
Cheers to episode number 2.
Number 2.
If you guys are legal, cheers to you too.
So
it's something about that red
so
wine,
good.
And when
so
it's
refreshing.
cold, it just tastes really good. So what's been up with you? How was your week? What did you do this week?
My week's been crazy.
Really?
I moved, so. I just moved, y'all. Y'all know how that goes. So
my friend got her a house.
Okay.
Check her out.
So I'm still trying to get settled and everything. And I don't even feel like going into the specifics, but just moving in general. I went out last night, girl.
Tell me.
I went out last night, y'all, because I called her at 12:30.
I was blow drying my hair, smoking my blunt, relaxing, and I'm like 12:30 in the morning. I'm like, what? I thought she was dying. I'm like, what does this girl want at 12:30 in the morning?
I don't even remember, y'all.
I have my
First
bonnet
off,
on.
I'm a lightweight. I don't even know why I even bother still trying to drink liquor.
What was you drinking?
Añejo, Don Julio Añejo. I had 2 double shots, so 4 shots. And anybody who knows exactly.
Who are you?
Exactly. And anybody who knows me knows I'm a lightweight. So I went out with my sister though, and oh my gosh, y'all. The ghetto.
Don't say the ghetto.
The ghetto.
Where did you go?
I ain't even gonna shout them out. I ain't even gonna
let them know so our people know where not to go to have a good time.
So we initially were going to a bar and they were not taking like walk-ins. It was reservations and they were booked, so we could not get into a bar. So we thought we were going to Nara. And so we thought we were already iffy about going downtown.
Okay.
Cause I love our city, but downtown being y'all look.
We don't go downtown at night.
See what I'm saying?
You already know I'm bougie. Nobody's gonna break into my Cadillac.
And so we went downtown, and y'all, the entire ghetto. It was not nothing like I remember.
So was it the place that was ghetto, or
the
area, or it was just
everything? It wasn't even the area because it's the same area right off of Washington and Tucker, but it was just the people. The ambiance even felt different, and they didn't change anything. It just feels like darker.
Not dark.
Like when you walk in, it feels like there's a dark cloud over that space.
They had some bad energy in there.
Yeah, it was. I don't know, but I'm just like.
Was it DJ?
I mean, but we still went in.
Was the DJs? Y'all toxic.
No.
Y'all toxic. Bring the bad energy.
This time it's like, okay, well, we got to find something to do. So, no, the music was good. Yeah. The music was fine. My sister felt like y'all don't have food. Y'all don't serve food. Y'all don't serve French fries. Y'all don't serve nothing.
See, I don't like that.
And she did not look. She was like,
I don't like that. Especially
this is ghetto.
If you're drinking, I always feel like there should be
something
food,
to eat on,
like some type of hand food, appetizer. Like you can't just be drinking
and then not eating on nothing. But yeah, that's what I did. So because I was a baby daddy this weekend. I ain't have my kids, y'all.
The turn up.
I wasn't outside a little bit. Oh, and I went to go see Creed 3 on Friday.
Oh, did you?
I went to go see Creed 3 on Friday by myself, Dolo.
Wow, why did you tell me?
I didn't. Well, first off, I'm gonna say this.
You see how you don't think
Girl,
about me?
boo. No, I'm gonna say this. First off, you wouldn't have went.
Is?
First off, I know you wouldn't have went because it was last minute. No, it was super last minute. Like literally 30 minutes before the movie started. I'm like, I'm gonna jump in the shower, throw something on, and go. I got there right after the what do you call it? Not the credits. Right after the previews,
girl.
Right after the previews and everything. Yeah, I asked Anaya. It was the 11. I mean, not 11. It was a 10:45 show. PM.
Oh, I would have been asleep.
Yeah, you wouldn't have went. So I last minute decided to go,
so
and I
was
went.
It good?
It was okay.
Did you see the first one?
Yeah, but I really don't remember. I seen the first two, so I really don't remember them though. I do, but I don't. But like, it was something to watch. But I could have kept my $15 in change.
See, that's why when I go to the movies, me and Ricky we go in the morning because I sleep. I'm tired. Like 8 o'clock, I'm tired. Like we go early, and it's only $5 when we go. Yeah, it's only $5, and there's nobody there. Like
that's very true.
I would watch that movie, but I'd watch it like weeks later because when we go to the movie, there's
nobody.
You can't go
usually opening weekends.
So just in case I want to get crazy in the movie there's nobody there.
Yeah, that's very true.
I just get
that's very very true. So no, she not. No, she not. Anywho, but yeah. So what about you? What you do this weekend, girl? What you do this week? What you do?
I don't be doing nothing, y'all.
You did a little bit of something.
Yeah, when I tell you, it just be me and my man. We just be chilling.
What you do this week?
But okay, so you guys, we have an event coming up. So 314 Day, we're going to be at the Elmo's Lounge. Robin and I, your favorite sisters, will be in the house. So make sure you guys stop in. We're going to have a KB experience. Shout out to
KB the singer.
Shout out to KB the singer. Make sure you guys go follow him on TikTok, Instagram, everywhere. Download his music.
But we got something special coming up with KB for y'all.
So just hang on to that. But we want to give a shout out to Made Music Group and One Source Entertainment for putting on that show. So if you guys are in town, head over to Elmo's on 314 Day. The show starts at 7 o'clock. It's $10 after 7 o'clock between 3:30 and 6. It's happy hour. If you're always
late like me, it started at 5.
It started at 5, but they have happy hour between 3:30 and 6.
So it started at 3.
So if you come between happy hour, it's half off too. So you get your ticket half off, you get your drinks half off, have a good time, come kick it with us and everybody there. It's going to be a good show. So that's what I was really doing this week. I was helping Ricky and I was helping, we're just doing some flyers and just getting everything set up. What else? I got paid this week. I paid my rent. Oh, I got my teeth done. So
I know that's right.
We're in preparation with my teeth. So I got my teeth done this week.
You did get your teeth done. I remember that.
But yeah, that's it, guys. I'm really boring. Like, don't judge me. Like, I'm
not that exciting either.
No, but you went out.
But I'm a mom, so it's just a different life. But you got a man.
I was gonna say, so what's my excuse? I don't have a kid.
No, because you got a man, so it's just like, and then the life that you do have because you have a man, it's probably more secretive, and you keep it to yourself, and that's what you're personal. That's what I'm saying. Your personal business.
You don't really do too much. Like I said, most of the things that I do, like me and you already know me and we just be kicking it with. We have a party to ourselves. Like we don't need no party because baby, we are the party.
Okay.
Okay.
He's so good. All right.
You guys already know we're starting off the podcast with the affirmation. So again, something that you guys can implement in your life. I highly recommend, of course, 10 out of 10 stars. To just implement affirmations, encouraging yourselves throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the month. So my affirmation for today and for the week is, I have to write it down this time, guys, because I can't remember anything.
You and me both.
My drive and ambition allow me to achieve my goals because I have the fire inside of me. I am worthy of the life I want for myself.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
No, because
I know that's right.
No, because sometimes like you kind of doubt yourself a little bit.
And, sometimes.
Yeah, and sometimes you feel like you don't deserve the things that you ask God for the Creator for. You kind of minimize it because, sometimes God, you feel like he has like other plans, other things, like bigger things to deal with. And so sometimes I feel like, man, like I don't even want to ask God for.
You feel guilty for going to the Lord?
Not guilty for going to the Lord, but just for asking for just the smallest thing, because I feel like there's so many people out here that are needing so much more than the small things that I'm asking for. And I'm just learning just to not sell myself short, like to ask God the things that I want, the things that I desire.
Yeah, absolutely. But don't feel guilty. I understand that thought because I could understand and relate to feeling like that. But it's also knowing that you're deserving. So it goes hand in hand. So exactly like you said. But I can definitely relate to that.
I'm asking God 2020. What?
Baby, no, she didn't. Y'all, Amanda. Excuse me. Amanda messes up. No.
My man called me 70-30.
70-30, y'all. Amanda is brilliant. She is really smart. She is like intuitive. She is her vernacular and everything. Like she's classy. Like all of this. Like, but
I'm wrong.
This y'all. Y'all, Amanda is definitely 70-30, like Ricky says. Her boyfriend says she's
fiance, baby.
Yeah, fiance. My bad. Okay, well, let me.
Fiance, baby.
No, but yeah, he definitely says you're 70-30.
I don't think they understand.
No, like even like we had a conversation one day, y'all, talking about healthiness and obesity in America, and she referenced Lizzo.
And I said, Robin, I was like, you know, that
Liza, like, I'm
like, Robin, you know, that big girl. I was like, you know, she represents the big girls and such, etc. What I was saying. He was like, you know, the girl Lizzo or Lizzo.
Y'all.
I said Lizzo. She was like, who? I'm like, Lizzo.
Lizzo, girl, y'all. I just let her. She was loud and wrong. Just put it like that. Loud and wrong.
What it is it's the confidence in me. It really is. It's the confidence because I'm so sure that I know what I'm talking about all the time. And I'm so sure that I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
That I talk like I know what I'm talking about. Like,
y'all,
yes,
but she
girl.
butchers words all the time. But love the affirmation. But yeah, I can definitely relate to sometimes feeling like, I think I had that conversation with you before, feeling like sometimes, y'all, when I first started like actually trying to be intentional on manifestation, it was so hard for me to try to meditate and manifest because I couldn't see myself. I couldn't see myself in the situations and having the things that I wanted in the situations that I wanted for myself. I could see it, but when I tried to envision it being for me, it was so hard. And that was because I didn't think that I deserved it. And there was like a bunch of reasons why, but yeah, but then they tell you, you know, first step of manifestation and everything like that, and knowing that you're worthy.
And you have to, like, when you manifest, you have to see yourself where you envision yourself you want to be. So for example, like let's say you want to be the CEO.
My bad, y'all.
Like let's just say you want to be the CEO of, I don't know, in Wall Street. I always use Wall Street as an example because people know Wall Street. When I meditate, I'm closing my eyes and I already see myself working there. I'm seeing myself on my computer or wherever I'm at. I can feel how I'm going to feel when I work there.
Keyboard is going to feel.
Everything.
What I'm wearing, everything.
Like you really have to see yourself there, picture yourself there as this is already happening for you. And then just take the steps to get to that point.
And you know what's so crazy about the brain and us as humans and how we're so freaking powerful and everything to that nature.
Powerful.
Like, like we are so powerful is that when you start to have those thoughts, you start to develop new footprints in your brain that start to develop these new ideas and new thoughts. So even if it's something that you're not used to or you don't see yourself or think you're worthy of, just trying, fake it till you make it, right? You know what I'm saying? Even just trying to implement that, you're actually doing something. You're doing something more than I do. You're training your mind.
You're training your mind to do something that is not necessarily familiar with, but because you keep doing it over and over and over, it's almost like your mind, you're starting to recognize like something is repetitive.
That's right. Get in touch with your third eye. Get in tune.
Period.
Get in tune. Get in tune. Okay, so it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay, let me get my stuff together, y'all. Okay, so my weekly affirmation is: you are not a second option or a last resort. Start choosing people who choose you. Period.
Okay.
Period. Y'all.
I feel like that hit home.
Because I just feel like, and I can relate, but I just feel like so often we're human. We want what we want, whether it's with people, with things, going places. Like we just have our own desires. Everybody's different, right? But I just feel like sometimes, especially when dealing with people, right? Life is going to already throw you battles that you can't plan, you can't prepare for, things that you're just going to have to deal with when they happen. So sometimes I feel like people don't pick and choose. If life is already going to throw you that, you should be more wise about the battles that you pick and choose. Right. You know, choose your battles wisely. It is so much easier to have relationships, healthy relationships with the people who want to have healthy relationships with you than trying to force healthy relationships with the people who obviously don't want it.
And you know what's crazy?
Mess with the people who mess with you. Period.
No, and it's crazy because this week I feel like I had a family member who I've made multiple attempts to reach out to, multiple attempts to have a relationship with this person. And at some point, like, it goes hand in hand in what you say. Like, I want to have a relationship with somebody who wants to have a relationship with me. Like, it's not just me, the one who's supposed to like continue to reach out, continue to check on you, continue to do things too. Like you say on the last episode, like, I want somebody who's gonna be able to fill my cup as well too. And if you're just bringing all this negativity and this, I don't want to be around you. Or if you're not even responding to me or just giving back to me what I'm giving to you, like, I don't have to have, like you say, I'm choosing my battles. Like, I'm just choosing not to even deal with you. Like, you know, if you're not interested in me and what I got going on, like, I'm not pushing relationships anymore. Like, if it don't feel right, I ain't doing it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like, we all got our, you know, flaws and all, and so you just gotta pick and choose which ones you can roll with. But it's just, you know, sometimes we want what we want so bad that we don't even pay attention to the things that we do have that are healthy, that are sitting right in front of us, because we don't give ourselves enough grace. And when we don't give ourselves enough grace, we don't give those that we deal with enough grace. You know what I'm saying? Because we're always searching for something to make us feel more fulfilled and more satisfied and more, you know, like there's more going on than where there may actually be. But sometimes you have to actually stop and give yourself grace and realize, like,
I'm so thankful. Like, look what I have. Like, look what I have. There's a man, me and Ricky, we drive by all the time. There's by the McDonald's, I think on Westport Plaza by
Look at you, girl. Not you know the street name. Y'all admit it, do not know directions or streets. She'd be like, I don't know, there was a light. There was
one over here.
And there was a light that had red, yellow, and green.
But there's a man that we see over there all the time. He's a homeless man. And he's out there every single day. He just stands at the bus stop. His house is literally the bus stop. And I say all the time, man, like, at any moment, like, that could be you. At any moment, like, you can lose everything. You can lose your job. And then you're back on your payments for your rent, and then your house is gone, and then your car. It's like at any moment. I'm just so thankful for the smallest things that I have. I may not have the biggest house, but I have a house. I'm safe. I'm warm. It's something more than, you know, other people
more
can.
Than some have. Yep.
Yeah. So I just have to be thankful.
Yeah. Sometimes we sound like we have like. Sometimes we complain and we sound like we have like first world problems.
Right.
Like, it's like. Be
like
real.
girl.
Oh my gosh, my second car is in the shop. Like come on, be real. Yeah, be real. But yeah, it's
my
just
Mercedes.
So much, yeah, but it's just so much easier. Just mess with the people who mess with you.
Right.
Those people who already show you that show you and tell you they love you, they care, they want to be around, they want to help, they want to support.
Embrace those people.
It's so much easier to just embrace those people than to convince the other people to do the people that
it makes you want. It makes you feel better to be around that person too, because they're giving off good energy.
It's just easier.
Vibes.
It's just, and it's organic. You know what I'm saying? It's just organic instead of trying to force that on somebody else. So that's my affirmation. You know what I'm saying?
Let that stuff go. If it don't feel right, what did it say? If it don't fit, how did it say it go? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
There you go. That one, yeah. Now that's one. I'm like, you said if it, y'all.
But that's the wrong saying, because if it's broke, fix it. Like, if it's broke,
that's not the saying. The saying is, if it isn't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke,
I know, don't
fix it.
And I'm saying, if it's broke, fix it.
Well, yeah. So that's the vice versa. Duh. Y'all, excuse us.
I told you
this
70,
30. It's a whole lot of 30 going on today.
Oh,
no, it's a whole lot of 30. But anyways, girl.
Okay.
Now that we, you know, because before we come with the tea and come with the talk, we have to give y'all the affirmation so that we're on higher notes and giving that classy.
We're giving high vibrations.
You know, the high vibrations. But now I got to come with the tea, girl. Okay. Michael B. Jordan.
Uh-oh. So you just saw him in the movie theater.
Y'all, he's so fine. He is so, but you know what? Jonathan Majors is fine too. His opponent, he played like the slave in another movie. Do you know Jonathan Majors? You know who I'm talking about?
No, I was gonna say
he's in Creed 3. He's the opponent.
I didn't see Creed 1.
She didn't even seen the trailer 2. Probably. Have you seen the trailer?
I don't know. I didn't see no trailer
or anything. Oh
I saw the trailer when they said, "Don't bring your boyfriend. Tell your boyfriend," or something like that in the commercial to see Creed.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Jonathan Majors looking good too.
He's in that movie?
Yes, that's his opponent who he's fighting. But girl. Anyways, it's a whole lot of sexiness going on. But
it's the mustache.
I will
like it's giving Bird. Like, no.
Like Angry Bird.
Or it's like, I'm gonna put the picture on the screen. Sister, the dad Michael
Oh
Campbell.
my goodness!
Is that what's his name? Michael Campbell.
She's talking about Tamara Daddy. What was his name?
I think his name was Michael Campbell.
In real, I'm talking about on the show, not in real life.
No,
because Lisa was the mom, right?
Yeah, wasn't her last name Campbell too?
I don't know.
Oh no, it was Maori.
I don't know, but I know.
But if y'all know who I'm talking about,
gonna put the picture.
I'm gonna put the picture on the screen. To me, Michael B. Jordan kind of gives like grandpa vibes.
No, Michael B. Jordan is sexy as hell, but I will say this: I feel like he's gotten cornier after Lori. The movie gave kind of corny. The movie was not all that, in my opinion. But anyways, it was sexy though. Like he was, he was definitely. But so L'Oreal, have you seen this? All on the media about, okay, y'all. So
let the people know.
Okay, so Michael B. Jordan was on the red carpet, and there was an interviewer from a podcast, and she was interviewing him. So apparently they have history going back to school, like junior high, high school, or something. High school, yeah. They've got history going back, and she made a comment on her podcast prior to her interviewing him on the red carpet.
I mean, we all know that the nice, corny guys treat you the best.
You know, it's so crazy. I went to school with Michael B. Jordan at a point in life, and we went to Chad Science together in Newark. And to be honest with you, we teased him all the damn time because his name was Michael Jordan. Let's start there. And he was no Michael Jordan. And he was no Michael Jordan. He also would come to school with headshots. And back then, that was like in the hood. We lived in Newark. Yeah. Like that's the hood. You know what I mean? So we would make fun of him, like, what you gonna do with your little stupid headshots? Like, and now look at him.
Mentioning like how they kind of used to tease him in school because he was corny. He used to walk around with his headshot. Like they used to kind of tee-hee about him, right? So she makes this comment.
Or was she corny for doing that?
She makes the comment on her podcast. So that's what I'm saying. So she makes the comment on her podcast a few years ago. Then boom, up now, currently at Creed at like a red carpet event for the preview of Creed. She interviews him and he slightly, says something about it, like calls her out on it. Yeah. And saying,
didn't you see? He's like, weren't you making fun of me, calling me corny? Wasn't that corny?
Wasn't that corny? Mm-hmm. Okay, so not only do I want your opinion on how you feel about that.
But when he said that, oh, wasn't I corny or whatever, and she responded and said, you was before, but you not anymore. That's what she said. She was like, you not anymore.
We know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
Corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure.
How do you feel?
Okay, so then that's the other part to it. We're going to go back to that. That's the other part to it. Because Joe Budden made a comment on it.
Okay, see, I didn't see the Joe Budden comment.
So Joe Budden made a comment on it on his podcast.
I'm retarded.
Don't say the R word.
I mean, I'm slow. I'm slow.
Yeah.
Y'all, on the outlaw, you know what I thought you put? I thought you put Joe Biden. I'm like, damn, Joe Biden commented on it?
30 as hell. 30% as hell.
You said Joe
Joe Biden?
Yeah, I was like, dang, Joe Biden.
Joe Biden? Hey, yo, when he went to Joe Biden?
That's why I was like,
hey, yo.
That's why I was like, dang. I was like, Joe Biden. He really trying to be down with the culture. I was like, no, wow.
I said Joe, but she talking about the outline I sent her, y'all, for our topics. You thought I said Joe Biden made a comment on it? Why the hell does Joe Biden?
I don't know. That's why I was like, wow, this is tea. This is really tea.
Joe Budden. But Joe Budden made a comment and he said it was whack. It was corny. And
that he responded and like called her out.
And he said that he called her out on that. So before we go into his opinion, we're going to go into our opinion. Me, I feel a little bit of both about it. I'm going to explain why. I feel like he's not corny because she started it. Like, why did you make a comment? Why did you make a comment on me, period? You can't make negative comments about people. Like, and we could try to say, oh, it wasn't negative. Oh, that's her job. At the end of the day, you didn't say something positive. What you said was not positive. And what you said was going to bring negative shade, negative comments, negative conversation and everything about him. So for you to just open the door and say that to begin with on your podcast, you really shouldn't be sitting around acting surprised when somebody, you know, make a comment back. I think what you're looking salty about is that the fact that it was actually done on the red carpet. It was the place and the time for it. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Because people did say that, like, there's a time and a place for everything.
Here's my thing.
She should have said it to begin with.
I mean, she said it for attention. I think she just wanted to sound cool, like, oh, I knew who he was, that we went to school back.
Together.
Yeah, like
clout.
I know he was corny, like
Clout.
he was like, oh, you know,
He was
like,
what?
he was
Oh.
and you know, she was just doing it just to sound cool. I bet she probably didn't even think that she would ever be interviewing him, or that he might have even saw the interview. She probably didn't think that he was that interview. So one, I think she's the corny one for bringing it up.
Period.
Okay, she's entitled to bring it up, but yeah, she's kind of corny because she could have been like, oh yeah, I know him from high school or middle school, but she didn't have to go into saying, oh yeah, people made fun of him and he was like a lame pretty much.
Yeah, I just feel like
she went in on him a little bit.
Yeah,
like,
she went in and then she tried to say like, I didn't say, no, you said what you said.
Right.
You said what you said. You wasn't trying to be supportive. You weren't trying to be uplifting.
I'm saying she could have still said that, but I feel like she added on more to it. Like I said, she could have just said like, yeah, you know, I know her from school. We go way back or whatever. She didn't have to. I don't even
feel like she even had to say that because you going way back
wanted to. I mean, if she wanted to talk about him, but she didn't have to say like people made fun of him and he was
that's my
lame.
point. So you know, but
and the fact that he responded. I'm not mad that he responded.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm not mad. He's not corny for responding. And to me, the way he responded was like, to me, like a joking thing. Like, yeah, like, oh.
But letting her know.
Because you're right. I'm not corny anymore. Because guess what? You're interviewing me. So now who's laughing? Now who's corny? Yeah. You got the corny job. You interviewing me.
Mm-hmm. And you know what, though? You know why people try to say it is corny? And this is what Joe Budden, not Joe Biden. This is what Joe Budden said. Joe Budden said that, you know, it was corny for him to do that because one, to bring up anything, he said 2 points. One, to bring up anything that somebody said about you in the 7th grade, that's corny in itself. But then he said 2, is if you wouldn't address the white reporters like that, any white reporter, he said if that was a white reporter that said something negative about him, he would not have addressed it like that. It's because she's a black woman, you know, blase, blase, blase. Now I don't agree with that though. Because now,
has a white reporter said something about him?
I mean, I don't know.
But here's my thing. Unless a white reporter has said something to him and he kind of like shunned it away and then this happened and he's addressing it. But don't talk about something where it didn't even happen.
Well, this is what how I feel at the end of the day. People are always so quick to judge how somebody did something or what they should or shouldn't have done. And for you to try to say, oh, if that was a white lady that did it or this, that, you know, whatever. At the end of the day, it was disrespectful on her end, period. You know what I'm saying? To make the comment to begin with. So it's just like, can you imagine if you had this dream and aspiration your entire life and you had this bully at school, these people that just tease you your entire life. Right? Mm-hmm. Teased you and your time.
And then you finally get a chance to see them. Then you finally get the
chance to see
them. Like, oh, you see me?
You ain't gonna pop a little?
Oh, I'm gonna pop my shit. You already,
you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, let's be realistic.
They just want a reason to say something.
They just want a reason to try to say something. That's how I feel about it.
Because apparently, like, he was a good kid. Like, he got good grades. Like, why is it that? How is that corny?
No, like, but this is why she did say this too. She said, because we were in Newark, we were in the hood, we were in the hood. But see, that's the problem is just because you live in the hood don't mean your mentality has to be hood mentality. Right. He didn't have a hood mentality. And so she was trying to compare like how the average kids acted from where they grew up compared to how he acted. That's what I'm saying. That's obviously where he's in a position where he's at compared to some of the other kids. Where are they at now?
If anybody is corny, she's corny.
I just feel like,
he was being himself.
I
applaud him for being himself. When everybody else was trying to be.
But the role was reversed. But we want to bring up how he do maybe a white woman like that, which has never even happened, compared to how he would do a black woman. But nobody has said nothing about how the black woman did the black man.
Right.
How she
called him out
to begin
because with. Look, just as much as respect that women say that they want, black women want, we should be respected, honored, we're queens, whatever you want to call us as, women need to be respecting men too. Are you adding fuel to the fire? Or like, why are you just like you say, why are you calling out this man for? Like, what if he would have, he could have said something about you. He could have called you like,
that was clout.
She
was
just did it for clout. Like,
It was
look, like
clout.
that's what I'm
You
saying.
doing
They
this
do
thing
the
for clout.
most. You're doing too
You doing this
much,
thing for clout.
girl.
You're
Anyway,
anyhow. Joe Budden, yeah, put some comments because sometimes, don't get me wrong, like Joe Budden, he definitely has his opinion and he's entitled to that. But like, you know what kills me? When some of these men have so much of an opinion on what women should and shouldn't be doing. How do you know? What healthy relationship do you have?
But even even if you have a healthy relationship, if you a man, you can't talk about how a woman should be, what they're supposed to be like. You're not a woman. Just like a man. I can't tell you how to be a man.
You know him, he like a little Joe Budden say he like, you know, big dog foot. You know, he say, you know, he venture, baby. On a more serious note, right now, if y'all are watching the news, the media, or anything, we are in the, y'all, when I tell y'all we are in the middle of trying times and like crazy days, like things are happening right in front of us. And if you don't open your eyes and pay attention to what's going on around you, like, I don't know what you're doing. Like, I really don't know what you're doing. But right now, there's a lot of controversy going on and being spoken about as far as Jim Crow laws that have been resurrected or, you know, came back in the South, specifically in the state of Mississippi. So if y'all been know anything about this, to an extent, my understanding is that Jackson County, which is one of the like, it's a prominent Black county in Mississippi, 83% Black, right? Wow. 83% of the community is Black. Right now, laws have just been passed to where Supreme Court officials have passed laws that allow Jackson County to appoint unelected individuals into positions of power. So they're being, not only do they not have a history of being placed in the position that they're being appointed to. So
pretty much she calling his homies and friends and being like, hey, y'all, come on
y'all,
board.
This is serious.
And what exactly are the positions that they're trying to fill?
So I think we were looked at, it was like prosecutors, the judges, there are a couple other positions. Imprisonment. Yeah, but these positions control laws and make decisions, final decisions for a lot of people.
And what's crazy is it's decisions that are being made in a community that's the majority that's Black.
Yeah, so
the fact that you don't have not a single Black person, or
not even just that, you're appointing these people there.
Right.
You're taking a Black county, like you said. You're appointing all white people into these positions of power to make decisions for these Black people. Now, one of these people are Black, and then Jackson County is the only county in Mississippi where these individuals are appointed. Every other county in Mississippi, the citizens can vote.
You have to vote.
You get to vote for who you want in those positions. But y'all, this is like, when I tell you like the boldness, like the boldness to just do it in front of our faces, like
it's almost, to me, and it's not really the same, but it's just the fact that just like Missouri, they had it where Missouri, I think, was the first state that had the abortion laws. Missouri was
one of the first ones, yeah.
Right, and it's just crazy how it's like each state and they have their own laws and stuff like that, which I get, but it's just crazy to me how you can just come up out of the blue and say, you know what, I'm going to appoint all of these people that have no knowledge, that have no standing, pretty much don't even know what they're doing. Like I said, he pretty much calling his homies and friends from down the block, from the golf course,
right?
And it's like, hey, like, I got a job opening for this. Come on down.
It's just crazy,
and just have no knowledge and have no knowledge of what the tasks that need to be done for these people, and the people that it's affecting is our people. That's why they're doing it, because they know it's affecting our people.
It's just like a slap in the face. It's spitting in our face, and it's just letting you know that like you don't matter, nobody cares. But yeah, they're creating these new districts with majority white communities where these people are able to pretty much appoint people to just make decisions, and the actual communities that they're making the decisions for. you don't even really care how those individuals feel because they were never able to.
And you
offer
can't
their
even
opinion or
relate.
anything.
You can't even relate to these people or their lifestyle.
I
what
know
they
if that
go
was
through.
me, I'd be getting my black ass up out of Jackson County.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna tell you
Hello.
that, child.
Hello.
That be good. Hey, you best be going. Best be going
See
on.
ya.
Best be leaving.
And that's one of the things that
Mm-mm.
that I spoke about too with Ricky. Like when it's time for us to move, like I'm tired of just being in these Republican states where it's majority white and it's just for
Girl,
people.
Republican or Democratic, both of y'all,
Right.
all y'all.
But I still would rather be in a Democratic state where at least we kind of have an opportunity or something. But to live in these Republican states,
For me,
it's
it's the gun laws. I just, they're just some, like, they don't have them. They just don't have any. But yeah, so that's definitely on a more serious note. I would encourage y'all, we'll put some information below if we can, but like any kind of petitions that they might be having going on or anything, y'all, I would definitely encourage y'all to look into it, sign petitions, and do whatever you can
because
to
just think
help
about
change it. You know, it's always like, you always think it can't be you,
Oh,
but
yeah.
if this crap can go on somewhere like this,
it can go in your state.
it can happen anywhere. It can happen anywhere. And sometimes it's just kind of letting you know, maybe that's where they're trying to take it back. You know what I'm saying? So,
And they probably are.
you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Just keep a lookout, you guys. Just stay current with your news.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you got to watch it every day, but just don't live in a bubble sometimes and just see what's going on around your country, around your community, and how you can be a difference and how you can help your community as well. In lighter news, guys.
For real. That was heavy.
In lighter news.
That was heavy. Hold on.
Hold on. We have a segment, and it's called "Would You Rather," and it's just a little game.
Y'all, this is so much fun. This is my favorite. Okay.
And it's just a little game that we're gonna play. Like, would you rather? I'm gonna ask the question. Ask Robin, would you rather do this or that, and vice versa. You ready? Would you rather go into the past and meet your ancestors, or go into the future and meet your great-great-grandchildren?
This is a hard one, especially because y'all recently, my sister did 23andMe.
I don't trust them things.
She did 23andMe. Well, I don't know if it was exact, but it was something like 23andMe.
Don't they save your DNA and stuff? And
I don't, girl. If you ever been to the doctor, they got your DNA, so it is
I don't
what
want
it
to
is.
free willingly.
But this is a hard one, but I'm not gonna lie. I might have to say, meet my grandchildren.
Go in the future and meet your grandchildren?
Yes. Because I feel like if nothing else, to go back in the past now to meet my ancestors might give me more like clarity on some things or enlightenment or something. But I think to offer that to my grandchildren would be more helpful for me and for them. Like to be like, you know, just think about if you met your grandchildren, you might not know what kind of situation they're in, a good situation, bad situation, or anywhere in between. But just depending on wherever they are in life, when you meet them, you're able to offer them some type of advice because you live life, and to just be able to offer that to them. That's what I would be like.
No.
Yeah.
I want to meet my ancestors. One because I don't have any kids. So
okay,
there's at this point there's no grandchildren.
Great grandchildren, got you.
Nobody to me. But if I did want to meet my grandchildren, it's gonna happen anyways. Like I'm gonna meet them anyways. I don't want to just show up like today and be like, okay, I want to meet them, and wherever they're at, give them advice because I don't know what led them to that spot right now. I don't know what they did in their life for them to end up. They could have deserved to be there, good or bad. Like I don't know. So I don't want to meet my grandchildren. I want to meet my ancestors. I want to know where I came from. I want them to just, I don't know, give me some insight. Like you said, clarity about things that I don't know. It's like, I'm going to meet my grandchildren regardless.
How do you figure that? Your great-grandchildren?
Yeah.
How do you figure you're going to meet your great-grandchildren?
Because I'm going to live forever.
Girl. Okay. Yeah.
Duh.
What you got? They got something on Amazon you buying?
Yes. I'm living forever. I'm drinking that water. You don't know?
I know that they're water. That drip. Okay.
Water.
Alkaline on 9. Okay. Alkaline on 9.
I'm not meeting my grandchildren.
Okay. So this is our second question.
Okay,
so I know my answer to this one.
Go ahead.
So the second question, y'all, is More time or more money?
I'm always going to choose more money.
You gonna choose more money?
Of course, because
Really?
if I have more money, I'll be able to make time for more things. Because if I don't have no money, I can't do nothing. What am I going to do?
See me, I feel like more time.
Because in my time, all I'm going to be doing is making money. In my free time, I'm making money. Like
I feel like more time, because I feel like more time gives you the opportunity to make more money, and then you get the more time automatically. If I choose more time, I get more time, but I feel like I also have more time to make more money.
yeah, but I don't want to waste my time if I can just have the money. That just eliminates me being tired, exhausted.
I can relate. Okay,
Like,
I can get that. You just said give me the money.
Just give me the money, then
I'll make the most of the time.
Right.
I'll make the most of the time.
Yep.
Okay, I can dig that.
Give me the money.
I think that's a deal. See, look, you know why I think we chose it? Because I'm a mom.
I guess.
That's what I'm thinking about. Like, more time. Yeah. What else am I initially thinking about time for when I'm thinking about time?
I mean, I want more time, but in comparison to money, I'm going to choose money.
She said, even if I had 11 kids, I want the money.
Exactly. Because with the money, I'll be able to do more for my kids. Because if I had 11 kids, I can't do what type of job? You know how many jobs I would have to have?
Need the time. Yeah, you need the time now.
Crazy.
Would you rather be able to speak and understand animals? Or would you be able to speak? So you want me to be sitting around here barking like a dog?
Or
no, you can speak, no. Like, you speak your language, obviously. Like, you know English. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you know. But would you prefer to be able to speak and understand animals? Or speak and understand every foreign language?
I would say animals. Do you want to know why?
Me too.
Because I think about like dogs, or I think about cats, or I think about like no, seriously. Yeah, I think about dogs, I think about cats, I think about homely animals. Y'all hear me.
If you have 25 cents a day, you can donate
to the homeless shelter for the animals. No, but I would choose that. I would choose animals because, like I said, like when you have a dog, a cat, a rabbit, lizards, like you spend most of your time with these animals. And a lot of times people have like animals as like to comfort them, or like for like support. Like they talk to the dog or they talk to their animals about everything. Like if anybody knows secrets, it's probably dogs or animals in the house.
I just feel like, for me,
I want to know the tea.
Yeah, I want to know the tea. I just feel like I already don't care to talk to too many humans now. Mm-hmm. I can know every language, but that don't even mean I'm going to want to utilize it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like,
and if I can speak to every animal, then I can speak to every animal in every language. What if animals talk differently depending on where they at?
You're crazy. I didn't think about it like that.
But yeah, I'd rather just talk to animals. I'm not a big animal person, but I would definitely prefer.
I just want to talk to animals for just that reasons, because even a fly on the wall, I wish I was a fly.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy! Like, if you could really talk to a fly on the wall, he'd be like, "Look,
let me tell you what happened."
Your man said
psychotic.
Oh shoot! But yeah, I would definitely choose to be able to talk to animals.
Okay.
You
go. What's the next one?
Next question: explore space or explore the ocean?
Space.
Space to you?
Yeah, because I'm an alien.
This was a hard one for me.
That's because of aliens.
This is a hard one for me, and I really couldn't decide. Because
there's aliens in space and underwater.
And my thing is because I believe there's a portal through ocean to. Okay, so let's not. Okay, so that's a whole nother conversation.
Because y'all know Robin's a conspiracy. What is a conspiracist?
I mean, they say I'm a conspiracy theorist, but what's the difference between conspiracy and strategy?
You.
Nothing. That's the thing. So I believe that there's a portal in the ocean that takes you through space. But I believe both of them are so infinite. So my definition of what I believe is so infinite.
So do you want to go to space or do you want to go to the ocean?
Both. I'm neutral. Bitch, I can't answer. I'm neutral.
Mine is space. It's because there's so many things that they hide about space. There's so many things that they hide about aliens. There's so many things that they hide about just other life, even though we know it's going on, but they try to hide it. Yeah. And because they hide it, it just makes you more intrigued. Like,
see, but I feel like I'm maybe more naturally intrigued by the water because people just seem to, I feel like, do you not feel like people take the water for granted? Dude, water is humbling. If you think, have you ever been in the ocean?
Oh, you know, from Florida.
Exactly.
I appreciate the water because of the calmness. It's the calmness that it gives you. It's the relaxation that it gives you.
That, but it can also be very angry. It can be angry. It can be happy. It can be calming. It can be stressful. Like, water is very, as a human, for me, it's humbling. It lets you know it's the beginning and end of, like, it can be the beginning. It is the beginning and end of humans, like, in general. Like,
and water is funny too because water goes off of vibrations. Because the water can be still just like this, right? And then once you start yelling and angry and like the vibration of the atmosphere, you'll see the water start to shake, like, you know, the water itself.
The vibrations, yes.
Right. Like, it's crazy.
So yeah. So I'm neutral. I think naturally I'm definitely more intrigued with naturally I'm probably more intrigued with the ocean, but I don't believe in just like, I believe in like universes and realms, and there are there's probably like 3 or 12 Robins out there in different times, in different portals.
Oh, no, there is. That's why I said, like,
can you imagine?
No, but that's why.
Hey, y'all.
But that's why I said, like, I'm never gonna die and I'm living forever because I feel like there's different versions. So even though like my physical body may no longer be here, but my spirit keeps traveling. My spirit could be in somebody else. It could be an animal. It could be another person. So there's probably multiple versions of myself out there. Like, I already know. Yeah. Well, would you rather go on vacation with your friends, or you trying to kick it with your man on vacation?
I would rather go with my man that I ain't got. I ain't gonna lie. I would rather go on vacation with my man that I ain't got.
Why?
Probably because I ain't got it. but no, I just feel like, I don't know. It's just, if you giving me the choice to take the vibe of being on a trip with my man and enjoying myself and being loved and feeling the love and being, you know, appreciated and all of that, right? Compared to just like a good ass time with my girls going out of somewhere and just having like a ball, I'm gonna pick my man.
You already know what I'm gonna say.
Your man.
I'm gonna pick my man all the time. And I'm not just saying that because of my man. I'm saying that because no, like, I feel most comfortable around my man. Like it's giving very much soft life when I'm with my man. Like on vacation.
I think for me, it's just when I give vacation, just the idea of vacation, I prefer my man, is because that's the opportunity for me to be my soft self, to where I'm protected. I don't have to worry about too much. I can.
Yeah, you're most. That's why I said you're most comfortable around your man.
Like, and somebody can kind of lead and kind of still be like, but my man got to be a vibe. Like, you can't even be my man if you're not a vibe. So that's not even a question.
Yeah,
that's not even a question.
So if you're with your man, he's already vibing. You guys already have.
He's already a vibe. Yeah. So
you already have a good time.
You already my man. We a vibe when we together. We have fun and everything. Absolutely.
And I feel like vacation also gives like the relationship an opportunity to do to explore something. And explore new stuff.
I might wanna, you know, you're on the balcony. Do it. Okay.
And somehow she don't have a man. Anyways, I'm
gonna give you one day.
Okay. Well, while you thinking about your man, would you rather have a filthy rich man who you could travel the world with, give you everything you want, pretty much, but has a small ding-a-ling and cannot work it in bed, or would you rather have a dead broke Negro, no job, living with his mama, but have a big old thing and could really put it down.
So broke. So rich with a small one.
Mm-hmm.
Or broke with a big one.
Right.
Is this like I ain't gonna lie, you know what? The city girl in me want to say the rich. The city girl in me want to say the rich. The city girl in me want to say the rich with the small one, but I'm not gonna lie. I might do the broke one with the good dick and just get my own money.
Period. Because what they say, for a woman, you can always get it on your own. But who needs a man?
I mean, I need a man. Says the woman with a man.
Right.
Says the bitch with a man.
Yes. Obviously, I'm not answering the question. But okay, so you're gonna go with the broke BD.
I'm a girl. No, I didn't say nothing about my baby daddy.
No, not baby
you
daddy.
You said broke BD.
No. Broke
big dick.
Yeah, broke. Oh, that's your
I
baby
thought she
daddy.
said broke BD, like broke baby daddy.
No, big D. You crazy. Oh my gosh. The next segment is called How Black Are You? So go ahead.
So I'm going to ask Amanda a series of questions or sayings or something to see how black is she. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun, y'all, because Amanda, everybody always thinks because Amanda's so, proper talking, well-mannered, well-postured diva, that she ain't got some Colt 45 and 2 zigzags.
Baby,
that's how the song goes.
Oh my God, I'm already feeling it.
Some people assume she ain't got some hood in her.
Okay.
Don't let it fool you, okay? Don't let the blazer dress fool you, okay?
It's giving melanin over here.
Okay, so we're going to see how black are you.
Okay.
So, first question. When a black person, what does it mean when a black person says the following? What you about to do? So you at their house, y'all chilling, and they ask you, what you about to do?
So, what are you about to do? Because I'm about to leave. Like, are you about to go? Or like, what's your plans? Because like, I'm about to leave.
I got plans. Like, you got to move around.
Yeah, like what you about to do?
Like black people are notorious for that. Like, instead of just saying like, I'm about to go, you have to leave.
I would just say like, yeah,
Oh yeah, so what you about to do?
Yeah, what you about to do? Because you got to go. You got to go.
You ain't gotta go home.
But you gotta
get the hell up out of here. Okay. So when a black person says, when you get a chance,
like,
y'all talking about something. They say, when you get a chance,
can you do this?
Can you do blah, blah, blah? What does that mean?
You need to come on with the come on. Like, you need to do it now. Like, when you get a chance, like, can you do it now? Right? Like, can you do it now?
Real quick for me, please.
No, like, right now.
Like, right now. Like, right now. Real quick.
Give me a hard one. I feel like I'm on a roll.
Okay, so you hella black right now. Okay, so hold on.
I need to have a meter like that shows
a meter that shows your blackness for sure. A melanated meter. Because she light skinned, but she dark skinned. Okay, let's see. He hell with a black person.
What black person say he hell? Are you saying it right?
Yes, bitch. When a black person says he hell, what does that mean?
I ain't never heard nobody say he hell. Like that. So what do you mean?
You be like, when a black person says like he hell, I'm not driving across town to blah blah blah, or like,
oh, like you got me, like you got me effed up.
You want me to use it in a sentence or me use it? See, you done just lost some black points.
I never. You said he haul.
He hell.
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 He hell.
He hell. You ain't never heard a black person say he hell.
That's what I'm like. He haul.
Oh my
like
goodness.
he haul.
So y'all heard he hell. You lost some black points. It's okay.
But what does it mean?
It's just like it's just like a sarcastic way of being like, yeah, you got me fucked up. Like you laughing, but I ain't playing with your ass.
Okay, I wouldn't have gotten that one.
Okay, so
He haul.
No.
Oh hell. He hell. Okay.
Okay.
I gotta use that one, I guess.
Amanda. Okay, you lost 2 black points.
What? 2? 1. Like I got 1 wrong.
These are 2 points apiece.
Okay, who made the rule?
Okay, next question is, so my ish just walked away? So it just walked away?
So I know, like, so if somebody says like, oh, so my stuff just walked away, like, I know you know where it is. Like, stop lying.
Like they lost some, like
you know where it is. Like, stop trying to act like you don't know where. Like you know where it is, or like you know what happened to it.
Okay, we'll give it to you. Yeah.
What is
we gonna give it to her. Black. What y'all think? Y'all think we should give it to her?
What is it? What is it?
No, it's like something was misplaced, or you had it, or like you said,
like you know
where it was. You misplaced something of mine, or somebody did something. Y'all know something. Like, so my stuff just walked away.
It had legs.
So my charger just walked away.
Okay, don't act like you don't know.
Don't act crazy. Okay, and then let me see. We're gonna do one more. Well, you ain't hungry.
Pretty much. There's food in the house to eat. And if you don't want a hot dog with a loaf of with some bread from the loaf, or peanut butter and jelly, or some crackers and butter, you ain't hungry.
You gonna eat whatever I cooked is what I cooked. You gonna eat what we eat. If you ain't if you don't eat it, you don't want it, you ain't hungry.
My mama would be like, "Oh yeah, there's stuff in the house to eat," and the stuff that would be in the house to eat would be
like the bottom of the barrel.
Like peanut butter and jelly, tuna fish and crackers, like
something bogus,
Raisin Bran cereal. Like, and she was like, "There's food in the house." I'd be like, "No, there's." Well, you ain't hungry. No, you ain't hungry. There's food in the house to eat. There's people out here who's starving and They would love to eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and you complaining.
Yeah, you trying to compare me to a third world country, baby? I ain't over there. And you know what, girl? My mama had, look, this how y'all know we was poor, we was broke. My mama had powdered milk, like the flakes. If you've ever had to drink powdered milk,
I never seen powdered milk.
It's the flakes. It's made of flakes. You know how like instant mashed potatoes look? It's flakes like that, and you put it with hot water and you stir
hot water,
and you
then you freeze it.
No, you don't freeze it. You mix it in this milk.
So you drink hot milk?
No, but you put it in the refrigerator.
That's what I said. You freeze it.
You don't have to do hot. We would do hot because it would like dissolve it faster. You know what I'm saying? But when you needed milk or whatever, you would. It was
like whole milk and stuff. What type of milk?
No, that's my point.
What is that even?
See what I'm saying? What was that shit we was? What was we?
What
drinking?
Type of milk is that?
It ain't no different than government cheese. You ever had to eat government cheese?
Which is the government cheese? What brand is that? Is it Kraft?
No. Hell no.
What's government cheese?
Cheese made by the government for poor people. So like,
but what's the brand?
Food stamps. That's the name. When you go buy it,
it's called government cheese.
When you buy it, it says cheese. The milk say milk.
But I think milk do say milk though.
Just milk, no nothing, no ingredients, no nothing.
The powdered milk.
Powdered milk. That's the brand. Powdered milk.
I don't know if I ever seen that before.
No, you wasn't that poor. See,
cheese. I said, what's the brand name?
Ain't no cheese. Brand. Ain't no. It's the government cheese. It's they cheese.
Let's do one more.
That's the brand.
Let me ask you one. I'm still on the one with the hee hell. I still ain't never heard of that before.
Hee hell.
Oh, this one, because I tried you today. Oh, Robin, my dad's calling. I'm going to call you right back as soon as I hang up with you.
That means you ain't calling back at all.
Conversation is over.
I'll talk to you when I talk to you later.
Conversation is
In the
over.
day, in the night, tomorrow, next week, I'll talk to you. I'll holler at you when I holler at you.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Okay, right back. Okay.
Of course, we want to do a shout out for a local Black business, a restaurant, etc. Last week, we gave a shout out to Drake's Barbecue and Cuzzo's in St. Louis. So make sure you guys go and check out those restaurants. This week, my Black-owned business that I'm going to be shouting out is called Cajun Seduction. They are located at 11188 Old St. Charles Road in St. Anne. And this is a place you guys definitely want to check out if you enjoy like a birria tacos.
Ooh.
They have po' boys. They have.
They open today?
I don't know.
We're gonna have to look. Go
I don't
ahead,
know.
Cajun Seduction.
They have jambalaya there. They have gumbo there. They have rasta pasta. We all love rasta pasta.
Yes.
Southern crab cakes. I think they have like around the holidays and stuff like that, like for Thanksgiving. They cater to, of course, like Thanksgiving meals and stuff like that.
Okay.
But it's a place you guys definitely want to check out. They said that they pride themselves in serving delicious foods that is sure made to not only satisfy you, but to take your taste buds on another journey. So I encourage you guys to reach out to them. Again, if you guys head over to Cajun Seduction in St. Anne, let them know that your sisters over here at Sister What sent you guys over there to try them out. Who are you shouting out this week?
Okay, so this week for my Black business, I'm going to shout out Gulf Shores Restaurant and Grill. Y'all, this place is in Creve Coeur. The owners are Harry and Erica Parker.
Parkers.
The Parkers. Okay, their IG is Gulf Shores, GULFSHORES _ Gulf Shores _ but if you like frog legs, gumbo, crawfish, girl, frog legs, they so tender and juicy.
They're Black owned?
Yes, they're Black owned.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Frog legs, crawfish, gumbo, lobster bisque, mussels, wings, oysters.
Okay.
Y'all, bomb. Alligator, they're
What?
bomb. Yes, they're so good. I believe too. I've been there a few times. I believe too. Shark is on the menu. I believe in certain seasons, shark.
So the menu
shark
is
is on the menu. It's some kind of exotic.
It's giving bougie. It's
you know
giving luxury.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's so like homegrown, kind of down to earth kind of feel. You can dress
up.
What's
Yeah. What's
the vibe? Is you can really honestly you can wear whatever.
So this is a restaurant that you can eat at. So it's not okay.
Yeah, you sit down and you make reservations, or you can walk in, but I would suggest always making reservations if you can, because they can definitely get busy. But yes, Gulf Shores, and so we'll post all the information for Gulf Shores. They've got 2 locations, one in St. Louis, one on the ill side in Edwardsville. So they've got 2 different locations.
That's how you know the place is popping when they got more than one location.
Okay, so
come on, Parkers.
Yeah, I know that's right. Come on to Parkers. So y'all got to try the restaurant. Y'all got to try Gulf Shores. I haven't been to the restaurant on the ill side, but I've been to the one on this side for a few different times. So.
That sounds really, really good. Yeah. If you enjoy seafood, check them out. If you enjoy anything Cajun, or I would say Cajun Seduction is giving like Louisiana vibes. The Cajun.
Mine's like Nolans. I think Gulf Shores is like Nolans.
Louisiana.
Yeah.
Okay,
Creole.
Like
Creole vibes. Okay, so look at us. Our businesses are giving today's Black Creole businesses up today. Okay.
Period.
So yes.
Before we let you guys go, we're either going to drop a gem with you guys or answer a question. So for today, Robbins, do you want to answer a question, or do you want to drop a gem for the people?
I'm gonna drop a gem.
Okay.
So my gem to drop is stay sucker free.
Ooh.
Stay sucker free.
Come on, Glorilla.
In a world full of suckers, stay sucker free.
Sucker free.
Stay sucker free. In the words of my great Uncle Vincent.
Oh, I thought you would say Glorilla.
Stay sucker free. It's just so much BS going on that, around you, stuff that you want to avoid, can't avoid. Mm-hmm. It's just like, don't choose it. Okay. Be more. Stay sucker free. Sometimes your body has to go. Now, baby said this, little baby. Sometimes your body has to go places you should not let your mind go.
Ooh.
Sometimes you have to go to work, but you shouldn't let your mind get caught up in all the drama. Sometimes you have to go here. You know what I'm saying? Stay sucker free.
I love that. I love that. I'm going to bounce off of you and also do a gem and drop a gem for our sister wet people.
Okay.
And it's kind of the same thing too. And just wrapping up everything that we spoke about today and just not allowing people and situations to influence you or to shift your mood or to get you out of character. I always say, just be unbothered. Okay. People cannot stand when you are unbothered by them, by what they're doing. Just ignore it. Like I said, if it's not something that's really hurting you, let it go, be unbothered. Yeah. And like you say, just don't invite unnecessary drama into your life if you don't have to.
Yeah, pick and choose your battles.
Pick and choose your battles.
Be better, be more than your situation. Be more than, you know what I'm saying?
Choose happiness, choose peace. And this year, that's how we're living. Sucker free.
Big everything.
Happy.
Sucker free. Big sucker free. Big energy. Big positive vibes. Big energy. Everything. Big everything. So that's what we are. So
thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for our next episode.
Episode 3.
Episode 3, baby. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you turn on your post notifications. The way you're notified every time we drop another video. And until then, this has been another episode of Sister What? Bye, guys.